You too. Tom Singer. Dave, how's it going? Yeah, no, I'm here now. Yeah, I know you think it's a bad idea, but it's just something I gotta do. Sorry, can you say that again?
I'm afraid we have to let you go. You know how it's been. You got the memo, I take it. Let's face it, these are becoming a thing of the past, and all the lovely marketing and design that goes with them. I used to work in design, you know. Oversaw the third Gargantua album in '73.
Mr. Kenneth. I've just spent a fortune doing up my flat. I'm in debt up to the eyeballs. What am I gonna do now? Ow! Oh.
This ain't the first and it's certainly not the last. We know you like the truth. And what you gotta say, I say. It's never the free will of the people's choice. When the actions that you're making are the speaking our voice. Like you can help the world from the suffering. Unless you're not against global war. I'm there, but are you really trying to say there's oil in them hills? But no, not I. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not guilty. But
All right, Len. It's been beautiful. Hey, Dave.
You off then?
Yep, I'm out of here. No, I haven't spoken to her, but as I've just been made redundant, there's not much point, is there?
No, fair enough. Are you there till the end of the month?
Well, my notice period. Fuck that, I'm off now.
Well, do your feet up, relax.
Yeah.
Hey, hold the lift!
Come on, you fucker. No, not you, Dave. Then you go.
Thanks.
You ever find out who got you fired?
No, I never met this consultant, but she sounds like a right bitch. Sneaks around, thinks she knows it all in 10 days. And the language she uses is like corporate speak run riot. Yeah.
Tech staff.
Too right about this is exactly what she needs a decent seeing to. Yeah, her life is empty, so she wrecks creative companies for kicks.
Did you find out her name?
Oh, Eloise or something. Eloise Martin. Dave, not if your French woman looks like Audrey Tattoo. She's probably a wizened old trout. Armpit hair and a tash and a wart or mole of some sort she'd never think of removing. Heavy-duty containment underwear.
The girdle you need pliers through.
Dave, can I call you back? Dave? Hi. Eloise Martin. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Tom,
Jesus Christ.
no, it's only me. We've got 87 minutes. My train leaves for Paris at 6:45. I need to be at the tube station by 6.
Don't worry. Are you in France for New Year as well, or just Christmas? I mean, you've only just got back in touch.
Didn't you read my email?
Yeah, you said you were going to be in France for Christmas.
No, I said bye, Christmas. I'm moving to France.
So this is a goodbye type scenario. Drink?
No, I don't feel like one. So why did you want to...
The reason I asked you... Go on.
No, you go.
It's not to try and win you back, okay, if that's what you're thinking.
If it was, we'd been drinking alone by now.
I guess I was just wondering why it was...
Never Ask why.
Were you always this annoying?
Oh, wait. You're too in love to notice.
Christ, you're full of it. Anyway, as I was saying, it was just...
Tom, whatever it is, save it for your friends or your psychiatrist. Let's enjoy what's left of the evening and say our goodbyes.
Fair enough. Back to your old self. I see defensive.
Determined. Since I met Bill, I've got back on course.
Oh, this is Bill's doing, isn't it?
Okay, I don't want to talk about Bill, and neither do you.
Christmas! Rose for the pretty lady. Very good Christmas rose for the nice lady. Look, so pretty.
Tell me, what makes these Christmas roses exactly?
Don't you dare.
I paint them gold, especially.
We're fine, thanks.
But they go with her
It's
lips.
fine for roses.
One little red flower.
We don't want any fucking roses!
And this the season of goodwill. No romantics, this city. I don't know these people are...
Did I see one of your groups on TV the other night?
Groups? Bands, dear, bands. The Forgotten. Wear a lot of eyeliner and dress in black. First album comes with a free blindfold. And earplugs.
No number one hit then.
The last single had 840,000 downloads.
It's good. Well done.
Yeah.
Bill wants to get the vineyard going.
Now Billy Boy gets to squeeze your grapes, eh? You okay?
Wrong passage.
I gave up snorting wine. It's better just to drink it. Thank you, God.
It's stuck.
Well observed.
Why did the lights go out?
Do I look like an electrician?
Yes.
Right, okay. Come on. Let there be light.
There should be a phone too.
Office party. You won't get any reception on that in here. None on mine. Told you.
Hello, anyone out there?
Hello, can you hear us?
Hello? Anyone in there?
Tarek, it's Tom from marketing. We're stuck.
Whoever's in there, engineer's coming.
From where? Can you tell us how long it'll be?
It's a speaker, not a phone. They can't hear us.
Yeah, I knew that. That was Tarek from maintenance. He's been banging on about replacing these lifts for ages.
This has happened before.
At least once a month.
And you still use them?
We're on the 13th floor.
But no one's done anything.
I wrote an email.
You wrote an email.
It was more effective than your memo. We got one lift replaced.
Just not this one.
Well, you know, if I still worked here, maybe I'd do something about it. Someone got me fired, remember?
Not fired. Redundant. And I didn't get you fired. I made recommendations.
Right.
Hey, we'll have you out as soon as engineer's coming from Boreham Wood.
Oh.
Yo, hang in there.
Bournemouth is like 20 miles away.
Hey, hang in there. Is that meant to be a joke?
Tarek's sense of humour, you get used to it. You didn't make him redundant, did you? It's not helping, you know. You should rest. Use up all the bloody oxygen. Or it could be blocked. You don't know how long we're going to be here.
Hey, you're using more oxygen talking.
Sit.
What?
Sit.
I'm not a dog.
Less words, more oxygen.
Such an idiot.
Arthritis?
Squash. If you want to know, against my ex-husband. That's how it gets revenge for the alimony.
Nice. Wow, you just shared.
Don't get used to it. What are you doing?
Looking for structural weaknesses.
Do you think you're Bruce Willis or something?
I'm just making sure
Of what?
that there's a plan B in case.
In case what?
In case we have to break out.
Why would we have to do that? The engineer's on the way.
Yeah, from Boreham Wood.
We'll wait. They'll push a switch. We'll be out soon enough.
Well, I hope so.
What?
Nothing.
Will you please just tell me?
It's not an air vent up there, it's a design feature.
A fancy light.
Still, I'm sure there's some aircon of some kind.
Okay, you're an expert now. If I knew you had such skills, I might not have had you fired.
Made redundant.
Hello, anyone out there?
Supposed to be in the pub, celebrating my newfound freedom.
The pub at 10 a.m. Are you a complete alcoholic?
Yeah, I guess you're a glass of rosé kind of girl. Probably tipsy after half a lager shandy.
I'm French, I drink wine, and I can handle it. So,
What?
no morning drinking.
Look, my brother works nights. Usually I meet him up on Sunday mornings with his colleagues. They work the printing presses at the Times. It's the only time we can meet up.
Wouldn't a cafe be more appropriate?
Our pub is the only place where I can get a coffee and a fried breakfast and he can get a pint at the same time. Today I'm on the pints too, I reckon.
Do you think your brother and his friends will miss you?
If I'm lucky, they'll notice.
Some friends.
Well, of course they'll miss me. I was exaggerating for comic effect.
I'm not laughing.
Just as well, your face might fall off. And anyway, what did I ever do to you?
It's your kind. What? You're like my last boyfriend.
What, witty, cultured, and ruggedly handsome?
He was interesting looking, at best.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh for a moment.
What?
For a moment there, I thought you were flirting with me.
Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel.
When a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel.
Hear the page and
Stand by me if thou knowest.
Let's go. I'm gonna miss my train.
God, yeah, before they attempt Silent Night.
Leaves a goodly hence underneath the mountain, by across the forest fence, by St. Agnes' fountain.
bring me flesh
And bring me wine.
Such a nice evening. We shouldn't have to rush.
What we do?
Should have met earlier.
In the pub. For one of your breakfasts with David.
You never came.
You never invited me. Anyway, be late.
When am I ever late?
You were late at your own brother's wedding.
It's because someone was agonizing over lipstick.
And someone's wonderful driving skills took us to the wrong church.
All weddings look the same.
The guests were all from Armenia.
And that did seem odd.
So, any women in your life right now?
Well, there was this singer-songwriter I was seeing, but her lyrics sucked.
That's important.
And it is when she insisted printing them on her website. What she thought profound, I thought profoundly banal.
You're getting selective as you get old.
Hey, I'm still the right side of 40.
Yeah? Some grey at the temples.
Distinguished.
And in the ears.
splat it for you.
No, not for me, for your next singer-songwriter.
No, no more singer-songwriters. Not unless they write like Joni, sing like Aretha, move like Beyonce, and look like a young Kate Bush.
You ask a lot.
Compromise is the death of art.
Your whole life has been a compromise.
Nice. Go for the jugular.
No, sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
No, it's fine.
We both make compromises. But someone's had a hand in your pants.
I beg your pardon?
No, I mean, you have a stylist or something? You look good.
You know, I have a personal shopper.
Oh, quand même.
Hey, why am I letting you off so easily? Stand still for a minute. Huh? Okay.
Well,
Not telling.
come on, it can't be that bad. I go to the gym 3 times a week.
I better not say.
You better say right now.
Inadvisable given the circumstances.
I was honest, you should be. I can't have changed that much in a year.
You wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like my shoe up your ass.
All right? When I first met you, I thought you were the most beautiful woman in town.
Okay, but now?
Honestly,
Yeah.
now I think you're the best looking girl I've ever seen. Told you wouldn't like it.
Why do you have to say that?
You asked.
Why such a compliment? Why now? Whenever you say something like that, I know you're looking for something. You want something from me.
What could I possibly want from you, yeah? Because you're about to get on a train to another country in 51 minutes.
That's right, I am. Do you have to do that?
Do what?
Whistle. Can't you sing like a normal person?
I don't sing, ever.
Thought you love music.
I do.
You won't sing.
Do you like chocolate?
Of course.
Ever tried to make it?
Once, it was horrible.
I rest my case. You can have the unmelted end.
No, thanks.
You sure?
You take nothing seriously.
It's the only way to be. This is a record company, not an accountancy firm.
It's still business.
It's only went for a different approach hiring you.
What do you mean?
You're a right ballbuster.
Okay, when a woman criticizes a colleague, she is a ballbuster. And when a man does it, he's just the boss.
That's because with a man, you know, it's just business, no sexual politics.
There's always politics. You just resent how good women have become at power play.
And if people dislike you?
That's their problem. I wasn't here to be liked.
Just as well. You weren't.
What does this mean?
A reminder of why I'm not pissed off to be leaving. Strategic development plan. Cost-benefit breakdown. SWOT analysis. I mean, what does this mean?
Well, strategic development plan
No,
is simple.
what does it mean to talk like this in a company founded on the emotional and passionate and instinctive power of music?
I was employed to analyze the business. I know little about the groups and don't care. What was that?
I don't know. I mean, maybe there's a power problem in the whole building.
It's not going to happen again, is it?
I doubt it. The emergency lights are most likely on some sort of a generator. It won't get used much, it's probably just rusty. Hey, don't worry. Bournemouth's not that far, okay? We'll be fine. So,
was that crashing sound?
Unknown vehicle? Maybe a gas explosion?
What if it was a bomb?
This is a record company, not an embassy, unless someone's taken offence to our cover of Rock the Casbah.
You're not worried?
I just don't believe in panicking until you get the facts.
And if news came through the intercom stuff that we were under attack?
Yeah, then I'll start panicking, but I think it's highly unlikely.
Then what was that noise?
I don't know. Someone knocked over a filing cabinet, maybe. Or it could have been an explosion.
You're not helping, you twat. Come on, get me out of here! Come on! I can't stand it! Putain, merde! Fuck you, okay?
Oh, now she shows her true colours. Spoken like a man, Miss Martin.
Trapped in a shaft of air, hundreds of feet above the ground with a caveman.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not freaking out. I mean, this caveman knows how the magical moving space box works and how it can get stuck sometimes. And then a clever man comes along.
Oh, clever woman, you patronizing...
Trust me, Jermaine Greer, it'll be a man and he'll fix it and you'll feel pretty dumb for freaking out.
I didn't freak out. I was just trying to hurry things on. That's all.
Give me that.
Why?
Give it to me. Knew there was a reason why I was keeping this.
Thanks. But don't think this let you off from being a jerk earlier.
A pleasure, my lady.
Oh,
Oh, steady.
sorry. What was in that bloody wine?
Bloody wine, mostly. Lightweight.
Ever try this?
Okay.
Hello?
Interested in a nibble?
Two, please.
Two. No problem.
I can see what you're doing, you know.
Yeah, what am I doing?
Inveigling.
What?
Word of the day in some magazine I picked up. I like it. Inveigling.
I am?
Expertly. You were always good at that. Always ready with just the right thing to say. Sometimes the right thing to cause the most hurt.
Come on, that's pretty harsh.
I'm as much to blame. I'd fish for compliments, pretend to be insecure, looking for the boost you knew how to give me. That little kick.
Make me sound like an illicit drug.
A person can get hooked on kindness, even if it's counterfeit.
The way I felt by you was never faked.
You were honest when you knew I'd like the answer.
Because that's what people do, Ellie.
No, Tom. That's what you do.
Yeah?
There are times I needed to hear the truth too,
Really?
even if it's brutal.
Really? God, Eloise, you are a conundrum wrapped around a mystery in the middle of an enigma. Buried in a steaming pile of bullshit. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh, God. You okay?
Kidding. Listen, I want to ask you something in a bit, all right? And I want you to answer me truthfully, no jokes.
So. What the hell are you doing?
It fell out of your bag.
You were looking through my stuff. Don't look at my things.
Your things? Why have you got 19 pairs of sunglasses in your bag with the price tag still attached? Are those from that stall on the corner by the newsstand?
Don't be stupid.
You've done this before. Are you a klepto?
Do you think I need to steal sunglasses?
So you bought 36 pairs of sunglasses, what, for Christmas presents?
7 pairs. So what if I took them?
Stole them.
The shopkeeper was a bastard. I wanted to see some umbrellas, but he wouldn't let me open them. So
you stole 7 pairs of sunglasses instead?
yes.
Yeah, well, just goes to show you people are surprising. Can we keep these? I mean, you got 6 more pairs.
Don't care, take them.
Have you got a vast collection at home?
No. I have quite a few staplers and adjustable spanners though.
I guess there are bastards in every trade.
There certainly are.
What? Ah, take them. Nobody buys CDs anymore. Although I doubt Ebola Crash is your kind of music.
I'm going to miss this walk. We must have done this 1,000 times.
Right, so here's the biggie. What I want to know is, what is that? You retired the Pentax I gave you?
No, I still use it from time to time, but this is more convenient. Hey, I want to take your picture.
You don't have time.
Prepare for the world's quickest photo shoot.
Well, underneath those city lights, I'm gonna dream about you every night. But in between those city dreams, I'm gonna find out just what lonely means. But I wasn't made to be holed up in the country. And I wasn't made for sitting still. I never could and I never will. Well, I never will.
Close your eyes.
I get up.
Stay close.
Those city stars, I'm gonna find out just what troubles are. And underneath that city sun, I'm gonna find my love still
Ellie.
on the run. But I wasn't made to
Eloise.
hold up somewhere quiet.
Ellie? Eloise?
And if you wait for me, you know I'll be back presently. Just like I've never been away.
Les gens et les endroits défilent. Et comme toi se laisse à vieillir plus ou moins docile au fil des nuits et des journées, de ces journées où tu t'ennuies, où tu te sens découragé.
Got a good voice.
What?
I said you've got a good voice.
Thanks. I used to sing in restaurants and clubs.
Really?
What?
Nothing. Just surprised.
See, I'm not a musical Philistine.
Francoise Hardy. That's what you were singing, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's one of my favorite songs of hers.
You ever hear her cover of Leonard Cohen's Suzanne?
No.
I'll get you a copy. If you ever get out of it.
What's that?
I don't know. They're passing by there. Relax. No use being on edge all the time. Could be in there for hours.
You'd like that? Some of us have jobs to go to. Sorry.
I would have thought that's the one English word you wouldn't have bothered to learn.
I take it back. I'm not sorry you're a pig.
So beautiful. You want to see my baby? Friends went gaga over her. Jaguar 3.4 Mark II. Might have to sell her. Now I'm out of work.
Yo! You won't believe this, but the engineer's gonna be a while.
What?
North Circular is fucked. Another couple of hours. Sorry, bruv. But listen, I might be able to get my Uncle Faisal to come down.
Chloe's a qualified engineer. Tarek has some dodgy relatives.
Faisal's good with his hands. He fixes washing machines.
Oh non, putain, pas ça.
I'll come and speak to you through the door, innit? Maybe do a bit of freestyling to keep you entertained.
He's a rap wannabe. Always trying to get us to listen to one of his demos.
Bet you haven't.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, mate. So look, this uncle.
Tom? That you, bro? I knew it was you.
Right, yeah, I'm here with someone. She's...
Tarek, I need to call someone urgently. We get no reception in here. Can you do that?
No problem, sis.
Okay, I get the number.
No signal on mine either.
Forget it.
No worries. Back in a bit.
They'll have hired someone else by now.
Oh, you just lost a job? Good, then we're even.
Just when I think you might not be a total asshole, you say something to remind me why I hate you.
I'm just getting started. Wait another hour, then you'll really hate me.
I wanted to see how long you'd sit there.
Yeah, nice one. Did you capture my soul?
I'm taking it with me.
You pulled a cracker there, mate. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Just for you. Nice.
Yeah?
So, what do you call a three-legged donkey?
No idea.
A wonky? I don't understand.
Believe me, it's not worth it.
What happened to you after I left?
The usual. Drank a lot of beer. Experimented with a serious prawn cocktail crisps habit. Stopped shaving. Wanked mournfully whilst listening to Leonard Cohen. Hallelujah, not just police, obviously.
Please, no jokes now. After you stopped all the calls, Dev turned up at my sister's place looking for you.
Oh, you know, I don't think we should go into that.
Yes, we should. You were almost stalking me. Then you vanished for a bit. Where were you?
I was not stalking.
Tom, you appeared in the supermarket, in the park, at my yoga class.
I was thinking of joining. Look, there's no use just digging.
It's important, Tom. I was anxious. What happened?
It's a long and dreary story.
Can it be told in 30 minutes between here and the station?
I guess. Just as long as you don't start singing Edith Bloody Piaf at an embarrassing volume. You always used to do that when I was trying to tell you something emotional.
At least I can sing.
So can I, technically. Sang in the shower this morning.
But why not in public?
I'll leave that to the professionals. Yeah, when you left, it was bad enough. I wanted to see if you were with anyone, so... Yeah, I followed you around for a bit. And one day, when I was at work, you sneaked in and stripped the flat of all your possessions, like a swarm of locusts. Like. Everything had gone. I mean, everything except an answering machine full of old messages. So you reminded me to pick up a pint of milk, saying you booked the plane tickets, me telling you that I'd be home after a pint a day.
Never just a pint, though, was it?
I wanted to erase it. I wanted to sort of get rid of that reminder of everyday happiness along with all the photos, but I couldn't. It's like the life I'd struggled to build up around me just collapsed. It was that fragile.
Tom, you can't hold me responsible.
You're gonna let me tell it, seeing as though you insisted.
Okay, but just be warned, I may not be able to restrain the Piaf effect.
All right, I'll cut to the chase. That night, I got drunk. I mean, not tipsy, not pissed, but blind, obscene, falling over, puking on your shoes, drunk.
Lovely.
Woke up, curled up under a bush in the park. Pulled myself to a crouching position by about 2 o'clock when a tramp decided to piss on me. I'm like, that is the final straw. I've had enough of this. Lost the best piece of the jigsaw of my life and the will to put it back together again. And by 7:30, I'm looking for a chemist that's still open. So I want a headache cure. I want some paracetamol. A lot of paracetamol. You know, fast forward through an hour of chemist hopping because they only sell them in, small batches. And 28 is not going to be enough. I'm back in a park, drenched in tramp piss. A bottle of vodka in my hand.
Go on, finish it.
Don't worry. There's a happy ending.
I'm singing in this Piaf really badly if you're wrong.
I can't get the top of the paracetamol bottle. I never can with those things. Suddenly it pops open, scattering pills. As I'm gathering them up, this young bloke passing by comes over to investigate. I try to ignore him, but he picks up the paracetamol bottle. As soon as he clocks that and sees the vodka, he starts stamping on the pills. He pulls me to my feet and he goes, "How many are you taking?" And I lie and I go, "I don't know, 4 or 5. He goes, "Well, that's the hangover cured anyway." And then I find myself being shoved down the road by this Samaritan into a small club. And I notice he has a guitar, and I find out he's due to play an acoustic set as warm-up for a band called, wait for it, The Forgotten. That's how I met the band. Next day, I got off my arse and started making plans for Eloise.
For what?
The name of our label. My mates tried to talk me out of it, but,
Don't ever do anything that stupid again, okay?
Well, I'm not going to go around starting labels and naming them after exes.
No, the overdose.
Promise me, or I'm leaving you here and now with no goodbyes.
It's okay. It's okay. I promise, all right? It was another life.
What are you listening to?
What?
Sounds like that French Elvis guy. That old singer that was in that film. What was it called? With that even older bloke in that house.
No, Johnny Hallyday, L'Homme du Train. You saw that?
Yeah. I'm not a complete Philistine. I do watch foreign films.
Emmanuel, part 13.
Not at all. I saw Betty Blue.
Half of that film is packing anyway.
And the other half is Froggy Angst.
Yeah, such a sad film.
Yeah. Great fucking scenes, though.
Bruv, have to revise that ETA. Be here by 2?
What?
I've got meetings.
Faisal's kid had a fight at school. Plus, there's 9 High Court judges stuck in the lift in Finchley. Engineers gone there first. Some of those boys are pushing 80.
Super. Another 2 hours of this with you.
Want to call a truce?
God, yes. You're still a tosser, though.
Tosser, as in wanker or serial masturbator?
Both, I'm sure. You English have all the best insults.
Well, I guess you're not the Antichrist. Shake. Just don't ask me to like you.
You're hard work, too, you know.
Yeah, I know. Anna's always complaining.
Anna,
Never mind.
you actually have a girlfriend.
Fiancé. She even gave me this ring. She said, why should only girls get one?
Cute. Wait a minute. Someone's willing to share the rest of their life with you.
That was a short truce.
Sorry. When's the wedding?
We haven't really decided yet. Year and a half, probably.
Why the long wait?
We're both busy.
You aren't. What's her job?
She's studying.
Mature student.
How old is Anna?
She's a bit younger.
How much younger?
She's very nearly 21.
And you're?
Not old enough to be a dad before you ask.
Yeah, but nearing 40.
34. Thanks. Yeah, 13 years older. Wedding's on at the moment, but she changes her mind a lot.
Children are like that.
You're treading a fine line.
That's my speciality. So, how did you meet the juvenile?
We met at a gig. I know, predictable. I was dissing one of these faux glam bands fronted by a whiny voice female. You know the type.
No, but go on.
Well, I was laying into the singer to this cute girl, Anna. Turns out the singer was Anna's brother.
You have a habit of saying the wrong thing.
That's my speciality.
But you recovered well. I mean, if you persuaded the infant to marry you.
We kept bumping into each other at gigs. She was working for a music website while studying, so I told her which bands to see, got her interviews.
It all sounds a bit calculated to me.
Yeah, it's called give and take. Plus the sex is frankly staggering.
How romantic.
Romance is for people with too much time on their hands. Anyway. What about you? Seeing anyone?
Why are you asking?
Oh, you know, it's called conversation when people make friendly noises towards each other with their mouths.
Not that much to tell.
Come on, we could be in here for hours yet. Why not open up a little?
Because it's just not that interesting. And anyway, why should I? We're strangers. It could have been anyone in this lift.
Maybe it was fated that we were stuck together. Don't believe in fate, then?
Obviously, karma. I'm being punished right now for what I did in a previous life.
Or in this one?
No, I'm a perfect angel.
All right, okay. Just so you know, I am an exceptionally good listener.
No, okay. If you must know, there are some guys.
Plural, eh? Aren't you the femme fatale?
No, I just don't have much time for a proper relationship. Do you realize how long it takes to set up your own business? How much work?
Don't know, don't want to know, wouldn't let it rule my life.
It's impossible not to. See, I'm not complaining.
You don't get lonely sometimes.
I do okay.
Well, you spared me the Piaf effect.
Oh, you think so?
No, Eloise, please.
No!
Making your way back home to carve statues out of clay and bones. It's funny, I guess, and ironic all at once. From out of a mess comes someone else's crutch, leaving it all alone. I'll get messed up, then I'll find my way. And what would you think if I cut off my own face? Would I need a shrink to repair the damage taken place? Come to me and I know they come to me.
So, tell me about this husband.
Which husband?
There's more than one.
No, I don't remember mentioning my husband.
You mentioned alimony, that tends to be a giveaway.
Okay. I was young and impressionable. He was an artist. I'm drawn to intense, poor, driven, creative types. Born from growing up in Montmartre, you know.
Never been.
You'd fit right in.
So, you and this penniless artist.
He wasn't penniless for long. Ironically, our marriage fell apart when he got successful. Newspaper articles, Saatchi Gallery shows, Turner Prize nomination.
Would I have heard of him?
Inflatable children, dogs, a blow-up Houses of Parliament. You could take your shoes off and bounce on it.
Anthony Steinman. You were married to Tony Steinman.
For nearly a year.
And then?
I came home early from a night class that was cancelled. There he was in the bed, being painted in chocolate spread by 2 teenage art groupies.
Such people exist?
Like you will not believe.
I sense anger.
I blew up his Houses of Parliament with a hatpin. The papers called me Girl Folks. To give him his due, kept my name out of it. Said it was a politically motivated attack. And I got my alimony. I guess he was worried about the kids.
Children?
Blow up ones.
I'm duly warned. It's only going to get worse in here. They predicted 85 degrees outside.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, okay? It's too fucking hot. They're a secret Santa present. I didn't expect them to be aired in public.
Ow! Thanks!
Okay in there?
We've been in here for hours and no one's telling us what's happening.
Mate, can you prise the doors open or something?
Not with the power off. They won't budge. Someone's been jumping at the controls again.
Can you open them just a little bit and get some water in here?
I have a bash. Are you thirsty?
Gasping, see what you can do, eh?
Do you want to hear me freestyle?
Maybe later. We really do need a drink.
That's going to be a mission. Leave it with me.
This is not an invitation.
So what should I do? Keep my eyes tightly screwed shut forever, or would you prefer to blindfold me?
You wish.
Not my fetish, dearest.
Hey, don't call me that.
Okay, honey. Here, let me.
Thanks. Hey, stop looking, you pervert.
Nice bra. Roses, eh?
Hey, wait a minute.
Don't.
How much for the lot?
Normally it's £30. For you, nice man, is 50. Special Christmas offer.
Yeah, okay, all right, £50. There you go.
Merry Christmas.
T'es vraiment un imbécile.
What am I supposed to do with this? I'm in Bill.
That's as far as they'll go. Sorry it took so long. I've got some water in a funnel. Say when.
Okay, go. Oh, man. Okay.
Want any more?
No, we're okay for now. Couldn't squeeze a pizza in through there, could you?
Yeah, what would you like on it?
Oh, you know, peppers, beef, jalapenos, mushrooms.
Anchovies on mine.
Anchovies for the lady.
Your wish is my command, Bob. I'll see what I can do, yeah?
Oh dear. I've really got to get down the gym again.
Good idea.
You really do know how to make a man feel good about himself.
I'm sorry, but I save my compliments for when they count. So stop fishing. This is a truce, remember, not a courtship.
Courtship? Where'd you learn your English? In the 18th century?
Oh, you know what I mean. Lâche-moi. We get out, we go our separate ways.
Oh, agreed. Every man for himself.
That's exactly why I asked the CEO to fire you.
Fire me. You spoke to Brubaker.
No, not exactly. I made recommendations.
That man hardly ever leaves Beverly Hills. Why him?
I felt it was serious enough.
What was serious enough? It was nothing about my efficiency, was it?
Not really.
Well, then what was it? Come on, spit it out. What was my great crime?
Okay, the Christmas party fund. You stole from it.
Stop, that's absurd.
I saw the emails to your bookkeeper.
My what?
You know, your horse racing agent guy?
Yeah, bookie, you mean bookie. What bookie?
Big D. You took the money and gambled it away.
Big D's not my bookie. Big D's my brother. Big D, Dave, Big D. The Christmas fund is like a giant petty cash tin, okay? Everyone in the office gets to dip into it throughout the year as long as they make it up by the middle of December, before the Christmas party.
You took £3,400.
Not all at once.
Of course not. It would have been stupid. In several installments. It's called embezzlement. You're lucky we didn't go to the police, and that's only because Mr. Brubaker insisted we make it a redundancy. Keep it quiet.
It's probably because I know about the hookers he charges on his expenses as emergency plumbing.
So you admit it?
Yeah, I admit! Borrowing funds from my brother, yes.
And what was he going to do with the money? Drink it or spend it on girls if it's anything like you?
I think most of it went on the fees for the rehabilitation unit. My brother's a junkie, or was. I found this 6-week program, and he was in rehab, and he's been out and he's been clean for a month. I was going to raise a loan and pay it back. Guess I don't need to now.
Actually, they're going to take it back of your redundancy payment.
Really? Tarek, is that you?
Yeah. Half an hour and Faisal will be here. Swear down. How's it going?
Oh yeah, we're having a party in here. Hey. You want to see who I'm trapped in here with? Press play. Buddy boiler, eh?
Fuck you, okay?
Oh, now she said the true colours.
You remind me of my father. He filmed me having tantrums when I was a child. Said it would teach me a lesson if I saw how ridiculous I looked. I started stealing things around then.
Sorry.
Erase that, now.
Excuse me. A rose. Christmas rose.
My pleasure.
That's great. That's great.
Was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay.
Madam?
Fields
Yeah?
as they lay,
What's this?
keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is a king into this world.
So tell me about you and Bill. How's that working out?
Do you really want to know?
I really want to know. I want to know how you are. I hope you're happy.
Well, things have been better. Moving in with Bill was always going to be difficult. I think I'm not the most tolerant of people.
Your ever-growing niggle list.
I suppose there are a few things that annoy me more than they should.
Few. Wobbly tables, pictures in hotel rooms not hung straight,
Yeah, horrible, greasy English breakfast.
Unfunny political cartoons, Easter eggs, supermarkets, toilet attendants in bars, pavement cyclists.
Plastic sauce bottles and pubs, you know, when they are crusted with old stuff.
Sticky labels that tear off when you buy new CDs, or they come off but leave a sticky residue.
Barcodes on book jackets.
The weight is photographic design.
Fruit in mulled wine, badly varnished wood. You always had a thing about that.
So the little things annoy you, big deal.
Bill always found it symptomatic of a larger problem. He thought he could solve me like a puzzle.
Thoughts?
Thanks. You know my English slips when I'm stressed.
So you're finding sharing a house tough again after months without me under your feet?
I got used to my freedom when I had my own place. The bathroom always being free when I wanted it.
No wet socks drying over radiators, except mine.
No questions about your vast sunglasses collection.
I don't do that anymore. Anyway, Bill's an understanding man.
So, that's not the issue.
It's like the relationship's taken a shortcut from excitement to comfort, missing out passion along the way.
No, passion's overrated. You can't live with it that long. It's exhausting. Remember our first few months?
We were different people then.
People don't change that much. I mean, we had passion, but we had something real underneath.
Hormones. They relax after a few months.
You're such a cynic.
No, I'm a realist.
So this thing with you and Bill, I mean, how is it an improvement between you and me?
It's a proper adult relationship based on mutual trust and respect.
Okay, I'm not selling him very well.
Sounds about as much fun as his name. Good news rarely comes in windowed envelopes.
What are you on about?
Bills.
Aren't you forgetting something?
I don't know, has he got a very small penis?
Tom, for God's sake. Do you want to know why I left you? You must have had plenty of time to figure it out.
Yeah, I tried, but honestly,
I wasn't totally sure myself. I knew I have to leave though there. Then it hit me the day after I moved out.
Well, I do remember you kept stealing things and getting us into trouble.
I got that under control, remember? That's not it.
I wasn't very good at listening.
You still aren't. You listen to the words, but you don't process them. You put them through some sort of Tom filter so they turn out the way you like.
This just isn't fair.
Maybe so, but that's not it either.
Is it because I didn't paint the garden fence? I was going to do it on the day you walked out. I'll bring this.
Tom can't talk right now. He's busy being beaten up. This was working all along.
I didn't notice.
And you didn't think to look when I was talking about my important meeting and how useful it would be to call and explain the delay?
Yeah, well, you weren't exactly on my list of favourite people then.
It just cost me £3,000! Bastard!
You asked Tarek to call for you.
Yeah! 1, no more battery. 2, how would that have sounded? A random Indian man.
Pakistani.
Pakistani. A random Pakistani man who phones on my behalf with the excuse that I'm stuck in the left.
Could happen to anyone.
Not to me.
You're a control freak.
And you're a freak without control. Do not look.
I had no intention of looking.
Yo, peeps! I couldn't magic up a pizza, but coming through. I had to walk all the way up to floor 10 to get this jam, and they were proper miserable, man. Apart from that girl, Sarita.
You're welcome.
Oh, she's a proper sweetie, innit? Do you fancy a cup of chai?
You're kidding.
Gotta have tea with toast.
Do you have some coffee out there?
She is joking, right?
Yeah, she's joking.
It's tea or nothing, I'm afraid.
Tea would be lovely, thanks, Tarek.
You know my name, but I don't even know yours.
Oh, how rude of me. Tarek, Eloise. Eloise, Tarek.
Hey, Eloise. I'll get an ETA on Faisal in a minute. So, why don't you check out my demo?
Yeah, I'm a little short of CD players at the moment, Tarek.
I hope there's no sugar in this.
What was my unforgivable sin? Give me a clue at least.
Do you remember the first trip we took together?
Yeah, how can I forget Venice? Booking that palazzo was a bloody nightmare.
Our first trip was Amsterdam.
Was it? I'm confused.
Too bad with all you smoked.
That's what you do in Amsterdam.
I had to practically carry you around the Van Gogh Museum.
I was fine. You were being a bore and abstaining.
You fell asleep in the cafe. I had to call you a taxi to get you home. I was furious.
I made it up to you.
How?
The restaurant by the canal. We were the only two people in there. I bribed them to stay open.
Why? You didn't tell me.
I didn't tell you at the time because of the expense.
You know, Tom, it sounds strange, but part of being kind is letting the person know you've been kind.
But back then you tried.
I stopped trying.
Oh, now you got it.
Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure I'll cope with this. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure I'll cope with this.
Do you want to know the worst thing you did to me? The worst week?
Would it be easier if I just apologized in advance?
My birthday, the last one.
It was fun, I seem to remember.
You took me to see some bands. I've been hinting about going away for the weekend.
Yeah, well, you did a lot of hinting. You could try saying sometime, or perhaps start with mentioning and work up to the really explicit stuff. I took you to see the Foo Fighters. Good seats, too.
Yeah. On my birthday, you did what you wanted to. And you had the nerve to make it this big special surprise.
You did look surprised.
Appalled. You handed me an envelope with some tickets. I've never heard of the Foo Fighters. 2 days later, we were having people around for dinner. I've been working. I asked you to tidy the house. So you and your record company friends had a little party in there and trashed the place. You were asleep on the sofa. I packed a bag and left you there and then.
God, you saw that. I didn't know.
I had the right to be treated better.
I'm sorry.
I want to see your eyes. Say it again.
Now who's being melodramatic?
Say it.
Eloise, I'm sorry I neglected you. I'm sorry I took you for granted. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Don't overdo it.
Bill's the antidote to all this neglect, is he?
Leave Bill out of this. He's different, that's all. Let's not get childish.
Yes, Mother.
Why am I defending him to you anyhow? How did this happen? You never wanted to know how happy I was with Bill.
Hey, I only asked.
You wanted to know how unhappy I was with him.
Hey, Ellie,
Hey, we're not unhappy.
So you can take that smoke smile you were preparing and shove it up your butt.
It's physiologically tricky.
Ow!
Are you okay?
I think so. Arse took most of the brunt.
Good. Might remind you what a pain in the ass you can be.
You said I was a sweet and thoughtful guy on your goodbye note.
I was experimenting with sarcasm.
I never stopped thinking about you.
After I left, I bet that faded fast enough.
No, actually. Design came to me about 9 months ago. Remember that photograph you liked?
You're not doing this to me, not now.
Ellie. Eloise.
Still got my jacket.
Don't you reach for me. I fear I'll disappear.
Tarek!
Sorry, bruv.
What was that?
I don't know, maybe it doesn't like you.
Who doesn't?
Lift, it's alive. Maybe we're in one of those Japanese horror movies. The ones with the creepy, empty apartments, corridors, and lifts.
Shut up.
Hey. You all right? We'll be out of here soon, okay?
Hey, you lost me a job. I got you fired. We're even. Now, leave me alone.
Took me by complete surprise today. Waves so strong, now on my knees again. Water's deep, dear. I'm too scared to move. Rather freeze here, left a corner unglued. fragile. Don't you reach for me. Fear I'll disappear.
Yeah, I'm on my way. No, it's not that late. I'm minutes away. I just have to say goodbye to my friend. No, she's no one you know. I'll be there as soon as I can. The train's not until 1:15. Okay? Okay, see you. Now I got 2 hungry men to deal with.
I'm not angry.
Where have you been?
Recuperating from my violent assault.
I've been learning self-defense. I'm
Really?
stronger now.
Do you want to know why I'm not angry?
Because you realize you were wrong about almost everything and you want to thank me for showing you the way to the light.
No, I'm not angry because I now know you're a hypocrite.
We were doing so well. Don't ruin it.
You told Bill you were seeing a friend, a female friend.
How did you know that?
You lied to your boyfriend about me. Why?
It was just easier. Come on, I'm going to be late.
So I just don't get it. You're way too honest. The only reason you'd lie is if the truth would hurt someone.
I lie when it's important to lie.
What makes it so important now?
Do we really need to spend our last few moments together in some sort of interrogation?
Think of it as more of a Socratic dialogue. I'm leading you towards the truth.
Oh, you're leading me towards the station. So if you have a point, I suggest to reach it.
I think the reason you lied to your boyfriend
Okay,
is...
poor riches from my side.
I think the reason you lied to Bill is...
You're still a little bit in love with me. And if you told Bill you'd been seeing your ex and he asked you directly how you felt about me, you wouldn't be able to lie about it and he'd be hurt badly.
You do have such an imagination. You're wrong.
Yeah, of course, what was I thinking? I mean, I haven't even seen you for a year. Did I really think you'd keep the candle burning?
Oh, shut up, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm a wreck.
Look, no worries, okay? Look, okay? I texted him hours ago, not after you saw.
And you said you erased it.
Shit, I'm sorry.
You just wanted your friend to laugh at me? Putain, je vais te défoncer, espèce de...
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have.
I still have 6 more pairs.
You guys okay? Walking you out in 2 minutes. Hope it was too skanky in there.
Skanky is not the word.
When I said you were wrong, what I meant was I don't still love you a little bit.
This is just pissing me off now.
I love you a lot. Way too much. God knows I'd have an easy life if I didn't, but I do. And there we are, and we just both have to deal with it.
You make it sound like a disability.
You were wrong about why I didn't tell Bill about meeting you. I didn't tell him because I wanted this bit of my day to be just for me. I didn't want to share you.
Ironically, I seem to be sharing you.
Why are you whistling?
This is the whistle of regret.
I'm sorry, Tom. I shouldn't have kissed you.
Perhaps. But if you hadn't, I might have lunged anyway. It's such a torment for me not to be able to touch you.
Poor wee Tom.
Hey, less of the wee. In fact, I'm a bit bigger than I was a moment ago.
Put that away.
I'm trying. Tell me something deeply unsexy and quickly.
Bill asked me to marry him.
Must have built up the question. What, down on one knee, fancy restaurant, big rock?
Both knees. The ivy, sapphire as big as a blueberry.
Such a tosser.
Excuse me?
Sorry, it just came out.
I didn't want to tell you. I knew you'd take like that.
What did you expect? I told you I'd have a huge Eloise-shaped hole in me when you left. How am I going to fill it now?
I'm quite a regular shape. I'm sure you'll find someone.
Ellie.
I haven't said yes yet.
You're going to France with him to renovate a vineyard. It's quite some commitment for a risk-averse person.
I know. Bail, fancy hotel, vineyard, it's a lot to take home, but you were always saying I need to take more risks.
When you leave everything behind, is there nothing you'd miss?
You know the answer to that.
Could you just give us another 10 minutes?
Qu'est-ce que tu fais là?
That won't happen again.
Won't happen again to me. It's my last day.
What? You never said anything?
Yeah, well, don't do leaving parties, bruv. Still, I'll pop by one of them in the neighbourhood, yeah?
You better. And is this the famous Miss Eloise?
Yeah, thanks for feeding and watering us.
Make us sound like animals.
No worries, bruv.
Tom? I better go. I'm late for everything.
Hey. Haven't you forgotten something? Come on, man, you were going to freestyle for us.
Man, I'd love to, but I don't have any of my backing tracks.
No, shame. I'd like to hear it.
Okay, Tom and Eloise stuck in the elevator. She's a hottie, he's a player. Hanging in the dark, no spark of light. Would I be there all day, all night? No, it's alright, cause Tarek's in the room, making toast for the folks that roast in the gloom. At the point of collapse, in the metal box, stripping down to their panties and socks. Helpers at hand, engineers here. Hours have passed and at last it's clear. Faisal the man with the plan, not Stan. Guy with the crowbar as far as...
Mate, it was great, man. I thought you were going to suck as well.
I knew you'd be good.
Really? You liked it? I'll put my demos online next week.
Send me a link.
So you'll come and see us sometime?
Yeah, I'll pop by, I promise, yeah? Okay, send me that link.
I will. Nice to meet you, Miss Eloise.
Yeah.
Later.
Safe, man.
Well, where are you going now?
Well, I'll see if Dave and the boys are in the pub. Could do with a drink. Probably Blotto by now.
Blotto?
Blotto. Shit-faced, plastered, drunk as a skunk.
Ah.
I mean, we have lots of words for our favourite pastime.
Okay. I'd better go.
Okay, Miss Martin, I think that concludes our business. Hi, Anna. What? No, I was stuck in a lift for hours.
Okay.
No, seriously. Don't be daft. What? No, I haven't checked the messages yet, no. Look, Anna, I don't have time for this now. I really don't. Look, I'll call you back, okay? Anna, please. Yeah, I'm losing you. I'm losing... Fuck it.
Before you get on that train, I need to give you something, and I need to tell you something.
Always drama, Tom, give. Oh, thank you. But
It's not Christmas yet.
Is it going to get me in trouble?
Not if you destroy the note that comes with it.
Thanks. I didn't give you anything.
You gave me plenty. I want to tell you why you should dump Mr. Super Success Story Bill and take up with a reprobate like me again.
I knew it. I knew you'd try something like this.
Purely improv, believe me.
Okay, you have 30 seconds to tell me why I should give up the chance of a lifetime to shack up with a man who wants to call me the masculine bitch.
Emasculating bitch. It's to tenth endearment. You weren't supposed to remember.
Yeah. From here to the end of the tunnel, go.
You've got to come back with me because I can't sleep without you there.
Drink chamomile tea.
I bought an innocent man the week after we first met because he was your favourite.
I've gone off Billy Joel, more into Phil Collins now.
God. No one's as much fun to be silent with as you.
I'll send you a cardboard cutout.
Because you make the greatest desserts I've
I'll
ever
send
tasted.
you the recipes.
Because all my friends adore you.
Your friends were just relieved you're spending time with a girl who doesn't have a webcam.
Because I love you. I can't believe you're doing this to me again. You turned my life upside down.
Hey, that's another reason why I'm leaving.
Aren't you going to give me your phone number?
Well, have you got a good memory?
Yeah, not particularly.
You'd better remember this. 07700.
Wait a minute. Mike, I've got another pen.
Baby.
07700.
Are you on Facebook?
What's Facebook?
Sorry.
9004.
Shit. 07700900462.
462.
462. Got it.
I hope so.
07700.
Pen! This shit, she said, nothing's ever getting better here. Nowhere else will, unless you really change your mind.
Shit, I've just realised you do know the Eurostar doesn't go from here, hasn't for years.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Of course, you would have been quicker going from London Bridge.
I really do have to go.
Turn around. Just turn around once.
About bloody time.
I'm so sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pierre, and I would like to welcome you aboard this Eurostar service to Paris. You will be pleased to hear our platforms are located in coaches 6 and 13, where you will find a range of hot and cold food and drinks. You will also find information about a bistro menu in our Eurostar magazine. Thank you.
be back around 8. I'm just meeting Dave for 1.
Hi, love, it's me. Can you pick up a pint of milk and some bread? And not the white stuff like chalk. Une baguette, s'il te plaît. Bye, sweetie. Tom, you'd better be out of bed. Jim and Sarah are coming round. I ironed your shirt. See you in a while.
Eloise, why aren't you here? Oh, I'm having a blast, but I wish you were with me. Anyhow, I'm leaving. I'm leaving soon. I love you.
I can't believe I'm going to do this. I told you I don't sing, so don't say you weren't warned.
Les endroits des filles et comme toi se laissent en aller. Havia plus moins docile aux filles de nuit et de journée. Des journées où tout t'ennuie, où tout te sont découragées. Nuit sans désir, jour sans envie, rien ne peut plus arriver.
Told you I couldn't sing.